What's up, guys, and welcome to a different video on my channel, JCG Gaming. This is me, in my opinion. If you have a different opinion, obviously leave it in the comment section down below. But my top 5 cheap strikers in FIFA 15. By cheap, I'm defining as under 5k, and the kind of player that I am is they are all going to be fairly quick strikers. Well, 4 out of 5 of them are already. The other one is pacey, but not as pacey as the other one. So without further ado, let's get into it. So my first striker at number 5 is going to be this man here, Adrian Ramos, the Borussia Dortmund and Colombian striker. 86 pace, 77 dribbling, 76 shooting and 73 physical. This guy is insane. At the start of FIFA, I was completely in love with him. I think I had a goal to ratio of about 3 goals a game with him at one point after playing 10 games and having about 30 goals. Obviously, it's slightly lower divisions, about Division 7, 6 and 5 I think it was. But I think the way FIFA has changed, obviously EA changing and patching certain things have made him slightly worse, especially with slightly lower dribbling as well. But for those over the top through balls, there's not many better players for that. If you get some good passes in behind them, like Xabi Alonso, Mario Götze, and just sending you over top through balls, especially in your Bundesliga team, he's the number 1 striker in the Bundesliga for me. So then in 4th place, I have what many people may have as maybe in their top 2 or 3. But for me, he's at number 4 because of his weak foot. And I don't think he's very strong on his right foot. And this, for me, is Daniel Sturridge. 89 pace, 81 dribbling, 82 shooting and 70 physical. This guy has got the pace. He's got good shooting on his left foot. I think right foot is a bit questionable because he has only got 2-star weak foot, and that's not particularly good for me, a way that I like to finesse shots and you can come up in any areas, and I want to be able to finish, which is what most people do. This guy, unlike Adrian Ramos, is not going to finish the ball in the air. Adrian Ramos 9 times out of 10 is going to finish it in the air. Sturridge, what you don't make for up in their aerial ability, you get back in more pace, better dribbling, and better left-footed shots. As I said earlier, right foot, not so good. I feel like he's quite strong on the ball as well, 70 physical, for a player that is quite thin on the game, whereas you see people like Adrian Ramos is quite big on the game, where Sturridge is quite thin. So for his size, I think he's quite good, and that 69 passing does help, especially when you're trying to lay off to people sweating it, which most people do nowadays, and that's just the way of FIFA. So number 3, I have another one that arguably most people may put as maybe 1 or 2, and that is Seydou Doumbia. Now, I didn't use Doumbia too much when he was in the Russian league, to be honest. I didn't know what kind of squad to put him in, but since that transfer to Serie A, I've been all over him. Every Serie A team I've used, and Serie A teams are one of my favourite ones to use, shall I say, he's been in it. You can't have a Serie A team without Doumbia in it. It just doesn't work. It doesn't function properly. Doumbia and a Barber up front, priceless. You can't get any better than that. But 93 pace, 82 dribbling, 82 shooting and 73 physical. Pretty much for me the perfect striker. He's pacey as over top through balls. You're going to score him 9 times out of 10. That 82 dribbling, he's good on the ball as well. And shooting 9 times out of 10 with either foot for me as well goes in. That's why I make him better than Sturridge. And that's 73 physical as well. So being so quick and such a good agility as well, and moving through the players. He's actually got a good bit of strength, I think, as well, which really does help him out, especially when you're trying to run past players. So yeah, that's why he is my number 3. Now in 2nd place is the man from Lyon, Alexander Lacazette, the man of many informs. Look at all those cards. Okay, so just standard 82 rated version. 88 pace, 85 dribbling, 83 shooting, 72 passing and 75 physical. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 88 pace. It's not as quick as Doumbia or Sturridge, but he's got that 85 dribbling for me, which just separates him from the rest. You can tell he is better on the ball than the others, and 83 shooting, the highest that we got so far. You can tell that finishes with both feet quite easily, and just gets away from defenders. There's not really much more you would want in a striker. He's pretty decent in the air as well, in all fairness to him. I've put a few crosses in, I have scored. I think his jumping's probably quite good, to be honest. Maybe not his heading accuracy, but I do really rate the guy. And him next to Ibra, big man, little man combination, that's just the dreams. I've played with that combination, scored me so many goals, won me so many games, and got me up so many divisions and won me so many titles. So really, you can't complain. But there's one man that I'd say is probably a mixture of Ibra and Lacazette in a way. He's clinical, he's good in the air, he can get past defenders, and he's big and he's strong. And that man for me is the most expensive one so far, granted, but he's so worth it. Karim Benzema. Kareem the Dream. 84 pace, 82 dribbling, 84 shooting, 75 passing, and 74 physical. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skills, 6 foot, and medium-low work rates. Now, medium-low work rates aren't the best, but I like the way that they're low in defensive because he's not going to do anything, and I still find that he does get in the box, he does get up the pitch, which is the best thing. That 84 pace, I think, is a bit faster than that, and I think he's quite fast for such a big guy as well. 82 dribbling, he gets plus players fine for me. 84 shooting, it's a lot more than that. I think you can feel it. He finishes pretty much everything. His finishing stat must be really, really high. 75 passing, I've never had a striker that passing has been so useful for. And I find when I play Benzema up front, because I play 4-3-3, the third variation with Benzema up front with the two wingers, Jose Rodriguez and Carlos Vela, I think that is so useful for him to have good passing, especially in the 4-3-3, because he's actually got to create chances as well. He might have to take a step back and then feed Vela or Rodriguez, and that 75 passing is just such a good tool to have and just opens so many different avenues for your team, and I just think that's why he separates him from the rest and makes him the number one player. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, do drop it a like. If you have your opinion on the top 5 strikers, top 5 budget strikers, shall I say, so under 5k strikers in FIFA, then do let me know in the comment section below. As I said earlier, leave a like if you've enjoyed it. If you do want to see more of my content and make sure you don't miss anything, then please do drop a sub, and I will see you guys hopefully next time.